Good evening. The family of a teenager who died a week after being stabbed in the leg in Bartley Green in Birmingham have appealed for help in tracking down his killer.
Carl Sheehan fought for his life for a week in intensive care but died on Friday. Today, his mother and grandmother talked about the boy they called their cheeky devil. Lee Comley reports.
He just, bless him, went through so much. Somebody needs to come forward and let us know, because we're in limbo now. We can do nothing, and somebody needs to speak to the police and just don't let him die in vain.
An appeal from the grandmother of a 16-year-old who had so much to live for. Kyle Sheehan died on Friday in intensive care a week after being stabbed. Thousands have joined a Facebook page in memory of Kyle. For family and friends, his death has come as a huge shock.
I've grew up here all my life. I went to school up the road, and it's not an area where this kind of stuff happens. But it needs to stop. And people watching this, it needs to stop. An absolutely amazing kid. He was fun-loving, he was so bubbly, just like his mum. It's just wrong, it's so wrong.
It's said that Kyle was part of a group of around 20 to 30 people here in St Lee's Park behind me. Police then say that a fight broke out among a small group of those people, within which Kyle was stabbed in the leg. He was then treated here on Mill Lane, where tributes had been left to him. 3 men were arrested yesterday and released on bail. Another man was arrested last night and remains in police custody.
We haven't got sufficient evidence to charge anybody with murder, and that's why we need people to come forward. There were 20 to 30 people fighting, and as you would probably assume, we make a number of arrests around disorders of that sort of incidents. But we know there were people stood by Kyle and would have seen him being stabbed and would have seen who did it as well. We need them to be brave today and come forward to the police.
Your man came down the road holding well.
Kyle had just started a construction course in college, but also he had dreams of breaking into the music industry, with several videos showcasing his rapping online. The tributes left for Kyle talk of a talented young man who had a bright future. Police are trying now to find out how and why this bright future was cut so short. Lee Comley in Birmingham for Central Tonight.
Businesses and